Yo, welcome back to Containing Luxury. Look at these guys. What are you guys doing? What are you doing, Ryan? He's not very happy. What are you doing, Eddie? He's not very happy either. Well, we are offloading all of the cutouts from the containers being built on the hill, which we really haven't talked too much about. It's so loud. We've got the 2-container house being built on the hill with a rooftop deck and a 40-foot shipping container guest house. Pretty freaking awesome. So I've been trying to get footage as much as possible, but I'm not gonna lie, it's literally almost impossible to try and work and run equipment and try and film at the same time. So, and it's been insanely loud. So anytime you get into fabrication, look at this crazy device they're making. We've pretty much had to rig up everything that we need to do out here. We got Alfredo that's, don't look directly into the welding like I just did. He's welding together a bracket for us to take these container doors, and we're gonna lift them. We put like a frame of angle iron around them, and we're gonna lift them and flip them upside down and put them as an awning off the top of the container for the front entry. And we're gonna have like 2 different level awnings. There's gonna be like one a little lower here and then one a little higher here. So it's gonna be pretty sweet. And then we'll have a landing up here where you kind of walk up the stairs over on this side and then walk over. That's gonna be the big glass front door. And then this is gonna be an entire glass wall. But then we've got a big, cool carport that we're gonna drive up underneath. We'll have stairs back here that bring us up to our rooftop deck, which is gonna be partially covered. And then this will be our 40-foot guest house, which will have an entry door right here with a deck that goes up to that. And then the whole wall is gonna be all glass. Really freaking cool. So it's kind of been a surprise. We're trying to film it all and try and get as much done, but it's such a process when you're using these used containers. It's almost worth buying the new one and then cutting it apart, because there was so much work to be done. As you can see right here, we had to spray a product on the outside to kill the rust, and then we still need to go around and seal and prime everything and then repaint the entire structure. There's so much work that goes into this. The amount of fabrication to get to this point is absolutely insane. It's a 640 square foot home. It's going to be exponentially higher than if you just had a concrete slab and built a 2x4 frame wood house. I mean, there is no comparison. We could have probably had that framed up and had a roof on it in one day, And we are now about, I want to say 3 weeks with about 10 people working every day nonstop, and another $2,000, $3,000 in equipment rental. And that doesn't even take into the consideration that I own the Bobcat and have the fork attachment for it, and buckets and all that kind of stuff. So there's so much that goes into this, and I want to try and share that experience. The people that are coming down to the workshop, you're going to be able to see everything that's really going on here. But that being said, 640 square foot house, we do have a cool carport. We're gonna have a little guest house, but what the end product is gonna be is really one of a kind. So that's where this turns into something where it's like, okay, Airbnb, people are gonna love it. When you see how modern and contemporary the inside is, it gets really expensive building that way with standard construction as well. So you can't really compare it apples to apples. But if I was comparing a basic builder grade home at 640 square feet to a 640 square foot container home like this, way more work is going into this. But the end result of what we're gonna have, it's gonna be pretty freaking awesome. So anyway, guys, that's our kind of secret project going on, and it's going to be freaking awesome. We're excited for you guys to see it. And if you want to come down and learn how to build container homes yourself and see this project come out of the ground, then make sure to go to ContainingLuxury.com. We're going to have all of our updated workshop dates where we pretty much teach you how to build a 20-foot shipping container from scratch. We had to use our new trailer to get these containers up the hill. Just getting containers in here, we had a lull, we craned everything up. It's been a crazy engineering feat. But again, this is unrestricted land out here, so you virtually don't need any building permits. So we're kind of able to kind of dream things up and design them, and just, you know, luckily we're all skilled guys that work in the industry, so it might be a little different for us, but generally it's really cool to be able to come out here and just dream something up, design it, and start the process. Although it has been extremely expensive and it's really adding up. This home is going to be completely off-grid, so we don't have to get permits to tie into city power, city water, city sewer, any of that. This is going to be a completely off-grid home, which also makes it super expensive when you get into the cost of storing energy. So, but we'll show you guys how we're going to do that. And, you know, we've got a bunch of professionals helping us come out, and we built some good teams out here. So again, guys, if you want to learn how to do this, come down, check out our property. We're in Helotes, Texas. A lot of people have been confused because before I was building down in West Palm Beach, Florida. I still do have a property there. We may run some private workshops there down the road, but for right now, we're gonna focus on any of our workshops going on are virtually always gonna be at the Helotes, virtually San Antonio, Texas location. So that's all we got, guys. We hope this has been informative as usual. And I will honestly say it's been a learning experience even for me building this, because it's completely different than anything we have done. We've had to kind of redesign and kind of figure stuff out as we went. And it has been extremely hard to be able to film and do that at the same time. But because I'm doing a lot of the work hands-on here. Anyway, guys, we'll catch you guys on the next one, Containing Luxury. Oh!